Hello everybody, this is Dr. McBrick and I have a quick tip for you for those of you that happen to own the Ghostbusters headquarters. Now you know what a beautiful model and set this is on the outside, but you also know that the back of it looks like crap. It looks horrible. Now, there are two ways that you can fix that. The first way is to put a building up against it like I did, and that hides most of it, or you can do it this way. So you see all the parts that I have here. Now these are really all the parts that you need. Now you're going to need, if you're doing a half wall like I did, because I have a building in front of mine halfway up, so I only need to do half of it. If you're doing a half wall, you'll need 50 of these. You'll also need 24 of these. I'm sorry, 25 of these. And so this will enable you to interlock the bricks together. These are the dark reddish color. You'll also need at least 18 studs worth of light bluish gray 1x. So I decided to use a 1x2, a 1x10, and a 1x4, and that got me all the way across. Or two 1x2s, I'm sorry. That got me all the way across to the 18. You'll also need to use 2 tiles. The longer tiles you can use, actually you could use singles, you could use doubles, you could use 1x4s, 1x6s, that's what these are. If I use 1x6s, then I need an extra one here, so I need 2 of the singles. You'll also need 2 of these, or 4 of these plates, these light bluish gray plates, because you'll need to span the entire width. Now if you're doing a full wall, you'll still need the basics of these. By the way, you need 4 of these. This is the hanger to hang the wall on the building, and this is basically the curved curved brick with a plate on it. If you're doing a full wall, you're going to need 280 of these pieces. You'll still need the same amount of each one of these pieces, but you'll need 280 of these, and you'll need double of these, so you'll need about 50 of these. And that will enable you to build a wall. And that wall will help to cover up that ugliness that is the Ghostbusters house. So basically I've already obviously built this half wall, but I basically finished off top to kind of give that nice trim that we have on the Ghostbusters house there, our headquarters. And so we have the light bluish gray trim. If you notice down here, there is another set of these plates that goes under one more, because you need to make up the difference. So you do that with the plates all the way across there. You also lock, once you're down at the bottom, wherever you end, whether it's a half wall, a 3/4 wall, a quarter wall, whatever, wherever you end up, you lock it in with those gray plates. And as you see, I'll go ahead and I'll lock in, and I've decided, I don't know if you can see it in the light, the way the light is, but I've decided to do 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and all the way over, and do kind of the interlocking. So that's why I use the single bricks. It helps a little bit. I'll take another one of these gray plates. I'll put them here. These are the gray single 1x's. Put them there. And then what I did is use this particular modified plate right here. And I put this right in the center of this, because I'm going to hang a sign off of that. Now you could just use the 2x1 and put in there, and that wouldn't bother it. But this is something that is just kind of a little flourish that I use to hang a sign on. Now when I'm done at the top, I want it to look nice. I don't want it to be studded. So what I'll do is I'll put these tiles up here like this. This will also lock the light bluish gray bricks that I have down here in place as well. And then I will take this here, the 1x and the 1x, put it there, and I leave 4 studs open. And those 4 studs are for this hanger. And basically what I will do is I will hang these curved pieces with the plate off of a 4x1 plate on the top, and then on the bottom, to reinforce it, I add another 4x1 plate. And that one's a little contrary there, but I add that one in there as well. And then what I do is I basically take this hanger and I place it on to, oops, sorry about that, I forgot to tell you. Forgot to show you this right here. Now I use this, which is basically a 2x1 and 2 1x1s. Now you could use a 4x1 brick, that's fine as well. And I just put a couple of these little round tiles on a stud knot on the side brick, a snot brick, a 4x1 snot brick. And then what I did was add this to it, and I put it the opposite way. So as you can see, the opposite way it hangs there. And then this studded area here that I left open, I put this on here like this. And this becomes a hanging mechanism that I can hang off of the Ghostbusters headquarters. And let me show you how I did that. Now I'm over here at the Ghostbusters headquarters, and what I did was I took off the 4x1 tile, the light bluish gray tile, so that I would have 4 studs, and those 4 studs will go onto here. So basically all I do is hang this onto those and click it onto those 4 studs, and there we go. And we have a very, very nicely done wall that looks very good for this particular model. And you can do that all the way down to cover up the wall if you want. And if you do it right, you shouldn't see anything on the sides, and it should make a nice snug fit. So that is how you cover up the Ghostbusters HQ. This is Dr. McBrick signing out.